Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Alright, I'm here to get my post-fight reactions. It was a little late last night. After watching my Lakers get their ass kicked and go down 0-3, I really wasn't in the mood to do a post-fight reaction. But now I had time to go to sleep, had time to get back up and rewatch the fight once again, without my emotions involved. And I still scored the fight 7-5, Devin Haney. We cannot ignore the first 4 or 5 rounds of body work that Devin Haney put in. Now, I don't know what was it. I don't know if Devin Haney fatigued or Loma was just that much better in the second half of the fight. And we all know Loma is a slow starter. We know Lomachenko is known for putting in his works in the late rounds of the fight, which is the championship rounds, 9, 10, 11, and 12, or 10, 11, and 12, however you want to see it. I still have it 7-5, man. I think Devin Haney came out there not using his jab as much this fight. I don't understand why. Being 24 years old and kind of emotional about fighting Lomachenko, as Devin Haney feels that Lomachenko was dodging him for 4 years. Well, last night he wasn't dodging you for 4 years. It was a hell of a fight. Lomachenko deserves a lot of credit. A real close fight. Lomachenko won, in my opinion, rounds 9, 10, and 11. I thought Devin Haney clearly won the 12th round, but that's just my eyes. That's my eye test. That's what I see. I'm trying to judge this and look at it for not being a biased Devin Haney fan. But I do rocks with Devin Haney. I do have respect for Lomachenko. I knew Lomachenko was a beast coming in. I just didn't want Devin Haney to go in the ring and fight with too much emotion. And I feel like Devin Haney did do that. I feel like he went in that fight trying to hurt Lomachenko. That's why his jab was non-existent in the mid to later parts of the fight. And you can't do that with a guy like Lomachenko. He has too many angles. He's too crafty. He's too experienced. And he's too skilled to just try to walk up to Lomachenko and throw power shots. That just wasn't a success for me in that fight. I feel like Devin Haney could have won that fight a whole lot more easier if he just stayed behind his jab and didn't fight too emotional. And like I said, I believe Haney fought a little emotional in the first part of the fight. But like I said, he put a lot of body work in early. A lot of body work. I know you guys look for the head shots and the sexy punches, but you cannot overlook the body shots that Devin Haney put in. Those count. That took a lot of wear and tear out Lomachenko in the later parts of the fight. Because if Loma was still fresh like he normally is in the later part of the fight, well, then this decision could have went another way. A lot of people said Devin Haney would have no chance on winning the decision. A lot of guys screaming robbery. I'm not going to say it's a robbery. You guys have to understand what's a close fight and what's a robbery. A close fight, which means the fight can go either way depending on how the judges are scoring the fight that night. You got some judges that they don't score body shots. You have some judges who do score body shots. You have some judges who look for ring generalship. Some judges don't give a damn about ring generalship. So on and so on, okay? So when you judging these fights, you have to just use your own criteria. And however you judge the fight, like I got a homie, my homie that's from where I'm from. He know who he is. I'm not going to put his name out here on social media. But me and him, we text this morning, and he's under the impression that Lomachenko won. And I'm not mad at him for that. He think Loma won. Like half of the world believes Lomachenko won the fight. But I'm not one of those people. I believe Devin Haney won a narrow decision. 7 rounds to 5. I had it 115, 113. Those of you who don't know what 115, 113 is, that means Devin Haney won by 2 rounds. Like I said, you cannot overlook the body work Dev put in for the first 5 or 6 rounds. We cannot just overlook that. So a lot of people screaming robbery. I'm not going to say robbery, but I do believe that if Devin Haney would not have put that body work in, that Lomachenko possibly could have won this fight 8 rounds to 4 or even 7-5 Lomachenko way. So that's all I got, guys. That's my thoughts on Devin Haney retaining his undisputed championships of the world. And FYI, Devin Haney, young man, it's time to move up to 140, sir. I saw the pictures. I saw a little bit of the still video shots when Devin Haney was trying to make weight unofficially to the boxing world, because we didn't get a chance to view that. Only thing we saw was, like everybody say, the ceremonial weigh-in. But the weigh-in before that took place early that morning, Devin Haney was bending over, and all you seen was the ribs from his sides and the back of Devin Haney just sticking out. That lets me know this guy was struggling to make weight. You struggling that bad to make weight, and legend tells it that Devin Haney had to weigh in 2 to 3 times just to make 134.9. So if that's the case, and it looks like it is the case, going by the pictures I saw, Devin Haney is trying to go up to 140, brother. It's time to go up to 140. There's no need to keep sinking your body down. I understand that you want to fight at 135, but I don't know, bro. If they want to fight you that bad, they can come up to 140, and we can get those classic fights at a bigger weight class where neither guy are draining themselves to make weight. It's not going to be that much of themselves on fight night, because I don't think Devin Haney was Devin Haney tonight. Like I said, he fought emotional, and then another part of that is the weight cut. Devin Haney's a 5'9" guy. He walks around 155, 160. You damn near cutting 25 to 30 pounds every time you stepping in the ring. And I understand you're 24 years old, but I don't believe that's a recipe for success when you've been at the same weight class, what you say, since you was 16, 15, 16 years old. I believe you turned pro at the age of 15 in Mexico. So if that's the case, you've been at 135 for your entire career. That's just about 10 years, 9 to 10 years, you've been at the same weight class. When you got guys like Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Ryan Garcia, the other 3 guys to the 4 Kings, you got these guys that don't went up multiple weight classes. So Devin Haney is still at the same weight class. So in my opinion, it's time for Dev to move up. You defended your undisputed crown 2 times. Okay, great job. You won it. Great job. It's time to move up. Let your body get readjusted to a bigger weight, which might suit you a whole lot better. It might give you the power that people says that you are lacking. So in my opinion, I think you need to move up. It was a great fight last night. You held your nuts. And then, man, bro, I'm just, whoo. I can't really disagree with a lot of those guys who had Lomachenko winning 7-5, like my homie. I can't get mad at him that he said Lomachenko won the fight, because that was a real close fight, and I'm kind of disappointed that Devin Haney didn't stick to the game plan. I really am disappointed, because the young guy, he went in there and he fought too emotional. And once you go into the fight and you fighting emotional, that's a recipe for unsuccess. Not success, but unsuccess. But like I say, guys, that's all I got. That's my thoughts on the fight. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the fight. I know half of you guys think Devin Haney lost. I don't think he lost. I think it could have been a draw, or it could have went Lomachenko way. But I'm not upset about Devin Haney winning 7-5, because as the rules in boxing goes, you do have to do enough to take the belts away from the champ. Just been fighting them to a draw, that's not going to get you the championships. So please like, share, comment, subscribe, double tap that bell icon so you will be notified every time your boy TJ hit you with this fire. Deuces.